How is it going, everybody? I am Donut. We are reacting to Jessica Jones, Season 1, Episode 6, aka You're a Winner. Now, You're a Winner seems like it should have been a title for last episode with the whole punch thing, which I didn't even talk about that. I guess I didn't have anything to say about discussion for that. It was just a great scene. But You're a Winner. Like some sort of lottery thing, like a chance-based thing, and then Jessica say, "Oh, you're a winner," in a sarcastic way, but she means like, "Oh, you pulled the short straw," something like that. A sarcastic meaning of it. Let's see. Don't even have my headphones.
There was a kind of freedom to being under Kilgrave's control. You're not a slave to guilt or fear.
I guess so, yeah.
Logic.
You don't have any other emotions other than the
told.
want to do. But so when you're off of his control, when you have to make that choice yourself, like he did.
If you like that thing, I'll make you put it out in your eye.
I'd like to see you try.
Arseholes try, I just do. Put that out.
And wow, like, because everyone else at the table doesn't know what's going on. That's the shit that I live for here. The most entertaining stuff, where he just makes himself look cool. Like that's so sociopathic, but so entertaining.
Let's have everybody go all in. Let her ride.
Okay, so he's not as. See, I like the idea more when he's trying to be more subtle with it.
Now it's getting interesting. Best estimate, where's the pot right now?
Just over $1 million.
Jesus.
Yeah, I should do it. Let's make it really crazy. Everybody fold. Oh, I guess that makes me the winner. And me with a deuce and a 7.
So,
Would you pay this money for me? You'll be dining out on this story for years. The night you lost $1 million to the worst hand you had ever seen.
Luke.
oh, shit, bad time.
What are you doing here?
I want to hire you.
In the middle of the night, he's
What?
in Kilgrave.
Open the door, Jones.
Don't.
There's no way that he wouldn't know. Oh boy, what did you get yourself into?
Are you hurt? Sorry.
Do you think? Yeah.
Just keep your distance, all right? I'm gonna have to kick your ass.
And he thinks like, oh, is this your new
Even if I
boyfriend?
You'd be dead by now.
Antoine Greer. He got a detail on Shark. Disappeared a week ago.
And you want to find him because?
His sister's worried about him. Her name is Serena.
And you
Serena gave money to
care.
Antoine to pay off the loan Shark. I had a little conversation with the Shark's boys. Seems Antoine hasn't made any payments in weeks.
You said you only protect yourself and what's yours.
I
So
promised his sister.
why?
Is she yours?
You really want to know?
Because she's still like she's got her fingers in many men's pies right now. Getting involved again, though. I mean, it's not like he's gonna be hurt, so I guess it's all right. I guess there's nothing I really need to be worried about. I mean, whatever he's hiding coming to light might be something to worry about, but.
Picked up a message from the prison infirmary.
Oh, is she
Coach
not dead?
Slotman was attacked.
Okay, not dead. That makes things worse. That makes things so much worse.
God damn it.
Also, my crazy theory that I said was very, very crazy. Definitely not true. I mean, I don't think there's anything suspicious going on with Hope, right? Her behavior seems pretty normal for the kind of person she is in prison. She's kind of just submitting.
Whatever problem you have with Hope Schlotman ends now, or I take your hand home with me.
Oh, gringo, look, that wasn't no beef, man. That was surfaces rendered.
What is that supposed to mean?
I wanted that beat down.
Bullshit.
She paid me for it. $50 and a pack of smokes.
For a beating. What? Okay, so I said like, oh yeah, seems normal. She's just submitting. No. Sissy won't. Sissy isn't doing any of that shit. It's all her. What is up, girl? What is up, girl? Why? I can't think of any reason.
$50 and a pack of smokes. Not to kill me.
Then what?
Are you punishing yourself? You can't pay penance for something you didn't do.
I'm not.
She getting her into the infirmary
I'm
away
pregnant.
from. Okay.
Still.
Oh, with Kilgrave's baby. Is that what you're saying? And you wanted it
growing like a tumor.
Okay. And so she didn't.
They have a doctor on call here.
2 months. That's as soon as the doctor can get to me.
Hogarth will get the appointment moved up.
No, I'm not waiting. Every second it's there, I get raped. Again and again. My parents
It's a constant
are
reminder.
shot. Again and again.
Every single time you feel it.
A beating was more likely to kill you than cause a miscarriage.
It was worth the risk. It'll be worth the next risk. Whatever it takes.
Jesus, Hope.
I want to live. I want to have children, but
Not
I
like
won't
this.
give life to this thing. I won't do it.
But so did she just beat you? She didn't stab you? Because a stabbing would probably do it, you would assume. But was she just punching her? That's retarded, Hope. That's... And he's looking for a place.
Everybody quiet!
That is so creepy!
Bring it close, Miss Jimmy.
Dude, so his powers goosebump every time. Every time goosebumps. Yeah.
Went through Reva's stuff that I packed away after she died without looking. I found an envelope with my name on it. Instructions inside. Told me to go to a warehouse on 14th and 8th. She said she buried something where the foundation was being poured.
What?
I
So
dug until I couldn't feel my hands. There was nothing there.
we still don't know why he had her killed. Okay, that's why Kilgrave wanted her to dig for it. She knew where it was. She could dig for it. So a box. A USB? Are you kidding me? What is with the MCU and USBs? What? Oh my god, they're USB? Really? What is on this thing?
What does Serena have?
I won't know until we find Antoine.
I'd like to buy your house.
And he's gonna buy
It's
it
not for
legally.
sale. I've done some research. I believe it's worth just over $600,000.
Like I said, it's not for sale. Now move your foot.
You are going.
Oh, he's trying not to do that.
I want to show you something. This is $1.26 million. I'd like to give this to you in exchange for your beautiful home.
It's interesting that he's trying to do this legally for some reason. Maybe his thing wears off or something? I mean, sorry. He can only do it.
I've had a real estate agreement drawn up.
I have to show this to a lawyer.
Feel free. I want everything above board and binding. Avoid seller's remorse.
There is one condition. You have to have moved out of here by the end of day tomorrow. If you choose to sign.
Why? What is he planning? Kilgrave is so fascinating. But yeah, why is he not doing it? He's got some other limitation. He can only do it a certain amount of times a day, maybe? Because he yelled in the cafe?
Some good herb.
Fucking happy I live in Canada. I get it fucking legally now. Yeah, got some guard dogs.
Sure.
Oh no, is this gonna be like weeds? Somebody get their pinky bitten off? Or their pinky toe?
Easy.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be fine. I don't think a dog's bite is gonna be able to break his skin. I did talk about that earlier.
Myers, Kruger, shut up, man.
Myers and Kruger!
Where's Antoine?
Who?
Tell me what you do with Antoine or I put you through this door.
Respect my mind or die from less shot. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, right.
Antoine Greer, you're coming with me. Let's keep moving.
Is he trying to make the
Wait
money?
until I had this crop on the street.
Yeah.
Go back to her as an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Damn, okay, he's got some strength in him. Some, a little bit more than normal. I don't know though, he's so ripped. I can't tell.
Goddamn punk. Disrespect me?
Get out of the way, asshole.
I guess this guy's gonna be a good example of if Luke has superhuman strength or not. Oh. Again, he's gotta breathe. He's fine though.
Let's go.
Now, I feel like he lifts that pallet up with one hand. That's superhuman.
I know a lot about holding on to shit. It'll only hurt you and everyone around you.
You should have come forward with the truth, though. You should have told him yourself. That's what you get for repressing it all.
There's a reason. An explanation.
Charles Wallace. Charles Wallace. He was a bus driver.
Hmm?
In the accident?
Was it an accident? The asshole was drunk. He got liquored up, went to work and killed my wife.
That's not the truth. Come on, Jessica. Come forth. She's just gonna say, that's... We got the guy.
It's over. Done. Right?
No. I get it. I understand where she's coming from, but... Yikes. I mean, he was drunk and hit a man that was innocent in the sense that he was standing in the road. You know what I mean? Kilgrave's not innocent in many ways, but it was a drunken bus driver that hit somebody. He didn't know what the hell was going on.
Reva Connors.
The husband?
And you're the asshole who killed my wife.
I'm sorry for what I did. I've been sober since the accident. I'm just trying to make things right.
He's changed. If that's right or not.
Time's up.
Oh no. Now Luke's the fucking villain here. You gotta save him for Luke.
Go, go.
I mean,
You can't get
this is clearly morally fucked up in the extreme.
Run! Would Reva want you to become a murderer?
Don't matter. Reva's dead, so was I kill her.
She's gonna have to say,
Charles didn't kill your wife. I did.
oh boy.
Jennifer Jones.
It was me. I killed Reva.
Bullshit.
Reva was at that warehouse because Kilgrave and I took her there.
Oh, no way.
Reva had something that he wanted. He made her tell him. He made me dig it up.
This
And
is
then he
not
told
gonna
me-
end in anything but a fight.
He forced me to...
Shut up.
I hit her. Full strength. She was dead before the bus even got there. The driver swerved to miss her body.
You slept with me.
Yeah, she didn't know. Well, actually, did she know before she slept with him, or was it when she saw the picture?
Did Kilgrave force you to do that? You let me be inside you. You touched me with the same hands that killed my wife. Why you knew?
Fucked up.
If I never found out about Charles, would you have ever told me the truth?
She wouldn't have told you the truth when you did find out, Charles. It took it till right now.
I was wrong. You are a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's you can say as much as you want about what Kilgrave made you do, but plenty after.
He turned me into an addict, a liar, a thief. He did that. But I don't know if it was in me to begin with, or if it's part of who I am now.
That is.
Deliver it to the lab at this address.
If you don't mind my asking, what do you want with a dead fetus?
I do mind. Keep this between us.
I'm worried she's planning some supervillain stuff. She said, oh yeah, it'd be nice to have Kilgrave on her side. Is this Jessica's? Yeah! Wow, he is obsessed. So, what a fucking ending. Kilgrave is now violating her only place of sanity, really. The thing she uses to get away from him, to get him out of her mind, to calm herself down, naming the streets that she's on. And he is just violating that completely. He does not care about it, like physically injuring her. He doesn't want to torment her like torturing. It is solely mental torture. Like, and there is, again, he is afraid of her too, which is interesting. I mean, obviously because I was trying to think of why, but I guess it is obviously because of like he wasn't afraid of her until she was able to not listen to him, and then he went after her, got hit by a bus, and she left him, and all that stuff. So he's worried, like, I don't know if I can actually control her very well. Like, she broke out of it once, so I guess that does explain why, like, the scared part of it. But, yeah, like, the manipulation on his end this episode without his powers, a lot of it was his powers too, but, like, going through to get the money, the way he did that, to get the house, going through it to make this guy leave on happy terms, so I assume he's doing this so that way, maybe it's twofold. One, there might be physically something in his powers that, well, no, because he told the guy to leave at the end. I was going to say, there might be, if he tells you something, there's something you can see in the brain that has changed after that. Like, anybody who has been under the effect of Kilgrave, there might be a way to be able to tell physically. But, I don't know if it's going to be that exactly. Like, we did hint at the, talking about his powers do have to have some reasoning behind them, right? It's not just magic, right? It's got to be, there's some reason why he's able to do this. There's something that's happening in the brain. And so if we can figure that out, we might be able to have proof. Or at least we might be able to track him down easier. So, but there's definitely something he's worried about with, I guess, if he tells this guy, I want your house, you can leave, blah, 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 it's going to wear off after 12 hours. No matter what he tells the guy to do, even if he tells him to kill himself, then it's going to look suspicious. People are going to be getting, then he's going to buy the house after that. Like, this already looks suspicious, but it's something that Jessica won't look into immediately, I think. Or at least that's his mind. Maybe Jessica will, because she's that good. But in his mind, he's like, yeah, she won't be able to find me based off this. She's not going to be looking for this. She's going to be looking for people that are being influenced by Kilgrave, by me. So, yeah, that was just, that everything to do with him in this episode was bone-chilling, goosebumps. I love it. The cafe screaming scene was so good. Like, that really made me think, like, does he have, like, a limit to his power? Did he waste a lot of it there or something? Like, a limit per day or something? But it doesn't seem like that's the case. Because, again, he told the guy at the end, you can go now, or whatever. Like, just leave. But, yeah. Imagine being that dude, though, getting all that money just for this house that, like, and it's not like he has any sentimental value for this house. It's Jessica's house, so he's only been here for, a certain number of years at most. So, a house that you don't have really any sentimental value for, that somebody is saying, like, yeah, if you just want to move today, essentially, then I will give you double the market value of your house. That guy got off pretty good here. He got off amazingly. He's like the only person to ever come in contact with Kilgrave and come out better. But yeah, so that guy's got to count his lucky stars, and also never go to the support group because they're gonna hate you. Not that he would have any idea. So we have more stuff with the Kilgrave Jessica Luke's wife connection thing going on. So Luke's wife buried something, or at least knew where it was under the foundation of this building. So Kilgrave knew that she knew. Luke didn't know, but Kilgrave knew that she knew. So that's important too. How did he know? So then he gets her. He stumbles upon Jessica. I don't know which came first, but he stumbles upon Jessica in the alleyway with Malcolm. He finds, meets, whatever, gets in contact with Luke's wife. Then I guess it would have to be Luke's wife after Jessica, because he's controlling the last 12 hours. He's probably not going to keep them. We have seen he keeps people with him, throughout his control. And yeah, I guess if he sleeps, he just has to make sure that he doesn't sleep for more than 12 hours, which is not that difficult. So, yeah, I don't know where was I going with this? That then he needed Jessica after. Again, he just happened upon Jessica, but he also does need her for something, and that seemed to have come up afterwards. Maybe sort of like I like you, I can use you, and also I can use you for this other thing. Like, I just liked you to have you around because I'm a psychopath, and he likes the beauty of her and just everything about her, how altruistic she is. He likes that based off of how terrible he is. And he likes Mindy. Like, that's really why he likes fucking with her more than anybody. It's why he's picked her. Some of it is her beauty, and he actually is, like, lusting after her a little bit. But, a lot of it is also the fact that his mind control powers make you, you say exactly what the truth is if he's telling you what is it that, why do you do this? Why do you like beating the slugs? Why? And then her answer being so altruistic means it is fully true, and he knows that, which is what he finds so entertaining about it. And so he wants to break that person. It's like he's breaking a puppy. He really is just trying to find like not the most innocent person, but the person who it's going to hurt the most. But so after that point, he then realizes, I could also use her for digging up this thing, because why he couldn't just get a dude with a jackhammer, I don't know, but I guess that's not an option. Because what she did was just hitting it with a fire extinguisher. A jackhammer's probably going to do about the same. So I wonder if this was a spur of the moment sort of thing. Like, he found out about it and he's like, well, I already have this super strong girl. I guess I could just use her. Moving on. Malcolm acting like her boyfriend this episode was hilarious. Just being so defensive. And even before the end of the episode, he was being defensive even when, he wasn't, even when he had the perspective on her as the girl who just, helped him and then walked away with some psychopath. Which getting all these, I haven't really talked about it, but I love the cutting back and forth between real time and flashback stuff. I'm a sucker for that. Lost is one of my favorite shows of all time. I'm a sucker for it. So I appreciate that we keep doing it throughout the series. And there's at points where I go like, is this a flashback, or is this, not? Is this just somewhere else? Robin being, we haven't seen his sister really at all since, but I don't know what role he is going to have. Again, it's seeming like it might just be a thing of like, Jessica's got a lot of boys that are interested in her. She's interested in some boys. I don't think she's interested in Robin. But, I think it just might be, adding to that thematic going on. Or maybe he'll have some secret twist going on that I won't see coming. I don't know what it could be. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not even going to entertain the idea that he could be evil or, working under Kilgrave's mind control or something. There's no way. There's no way Kilgrave could make somebody act like that. I don't know what you would say to make somebody act like Robin. So, with Luke and Jessica, man, it's okay. Jessica, how do we put this? I don't think it is, she thought that he got over it, right? That's her excuse, I think. She thinks, she sees the picture of her dad. She sleeps with him the first time. I don't know at that point if she knew that the person she killed was Luke's wife. I don't think she did at that point when she slept with him the first time. But then she sees the picture. She knows. She continues to have sex with him. Again, maybe thinking like, oh, well, he's over it, so it's fine. He's having sex with random women. It's fine. He's over his dead wife. I can fuck him, and there's nothing weird about that. But it's different when you are the wife's murderer. That's a little bit different, man, I haven't really talked about that at all between them, but I guess I really should have been bringing this up sooner. It is a big no-no. It is a big no-no to sleep with the husband of a wife you murdered. And even if she's under brain control, she knew nothing from that. It's the fact that she didn't say anything. If she was forthcoming with this early on, which I understand, it's hard to do. I can't find too much fault with her here. Like, obviously, she doesn't have an excuse, is what I'm saying. But at the same time, I can't really find fault with her, because I would probably do the same thing. It's hard to come forth with the I killed your wife, It's kind of hard to come forth with that. But you don't have an excuse if you haven't come forth with it. So, what can you do? And I hope that it just stays like this. I hope it doesn't get any further heated. I really thought that Luke was gonna, I thought we were gonna get a big old superhero fight there, but nope, not yet. Could be boiling though on the surface, and that could be a thing at the end. And then, okay, so Hope trying to get a beat-down abortion in the prison, which, I can't blame her, but her method is questionable. Like, what she wanted to do, sure. When I thought it was a stabbing, that made sense. I mean, also, it's gonna be a higher chance of killing you with a stabbing than a beating, sure. But beating's probably not gonna, actually abort the baby. As Jessica said, it has a more chance of killing her than the baby. So, if you was trying to go for that, stabby instead of punchy. But yeah, like with the I don't know, man. It's hard to talk about, but like when it's a superhero, super villain, crazy fucking baby, and that going to the extremes like this, I get it. Get that shit out of you, man. Get it out. And Hogarth now. She was saying, oh, wouldn't it be nice to have Kilgrave on our side? And now we got the fucking Kilgrave baby fetus being brought to some facility or whatever. Gonna make another Kilgrave, maybe. Gonna Homelander this shit. I don't know what it's a fetus, though. It is dead. It was in a plastic bag. I mean, it was aborted out. So what is she gonna get out of it? Like, skin cells, maybe, and then inject them into herself, and that's gonna make her be able to mind control. I don't know. I mean, considering what we've seen in Whitehall do, I mean, we know if you take enough out of somebody, eventually you can just have their powers. Like, that is how the powers work, because they're scientific. If you did a surgery on Kilgrave where you took out all his organs and replaced your organs with his organs, then you should ostensibly have the Kilgrave powers. So, that said, a fetus, skin cells, injecting them into you, giving you the powers, it's not crazy. It's not unheard of. We've seen similar things with Whitehall. Whitehall's was a lot more underwent than just injecting himself with some skin cells, but still. He was doing it all to be sure. We don't know what part of it worked. He was just doing it all to be sure. So, I guess we really don't know what would work and what wouldn't at this point. But we know that all of it at least works. Now Jessica has to get info on Hogarth's ex in any way possible, even if she's faking it or doing anything like that. And I gotta say, good on Hogarth's lover for not like accepting her proposal right away and everything like that, being like, nah, I'm gonna wait for the divorce to go through. I know you're really trying to rush this through with a big show of affection when that is not how it should be done. Yeah, but Jessica having to just possibly plant evidence on Hogarth's ex-wife. It's not gonna. Probably gonna be next episode. I'm not looking forward to it. The loan shark guy looked like you fucking maxed out the sliders on a character customizer. He had the most, as a human being, he had the most ridiculous character design I've ever seen as a human being. What is the guy's name? Hold on. Justin Kuritsky's or whatever. You know, potion seller. That is absolutely what it reminds me of. First off, newspaper said Costa Verde under siege. It was in the last episode. I forgot to check that back up, but just seems to be some reference to the comics or something, apparently. But forgot to throw it in anyway. There was fire damaged walls on a warehouse in Hell's Kitchen. Where have we seen a warehouse that would have fire damage on it in Hell's Kitchen before? I went back to the episode in Daredevil, and the whole episode was completely at night, so you can't see like the color on anything, especially like the outside door. I was really trying to see that outside door if it was the same color or not. But either way, the inside of it certainly looks pretty damn similar, and the fire damage and everything. I think this is just like after Kingpin blew up all the Russian warehouses. Eventually, they were condemned. They were cleaned up or just abandoned or whatever, and now that's why whatever, Antoine, was that his name? Was just going in there and repurposing a bunch of pot now. I guess the heroin is just turned into a pot game instead, which is, you know what? I guess ultimately Fisk and Matt just battling it out made Hell's Kitchen a better place. If we've gone from heroin to pot, sure. So I guess there's some lasting effects there, if that is what that all is. All right, that's it for this episode. Like I said, next episode I think is going to be like our episodic plot of it. I think is going to be the ex-wife of Hogarth. That's my guess. I'll see you guys for it. Until then, get the fuck out of here.